Donald Trump will not be at the Supreme Court today. Instead, he is in New York listening to testimony in his criminal trial, but he is still campaigning, sort of, making a stop this morning to shake hands at a construction site here in New York City. Robert Costa is at his favorite corner there, down at the courthouse. Bob, good morning to you. Before we get to the criminal hush money case, which I know you're following closely, I want to ask you about some breaking news of a developing story overnight out of Arizona. A number of Trump allies indicted. What's going on there?
Good morning, Tony. I wouldn't mind being in warm Arizona this morning instead of chilly New York, but Arizona did have a significant development overnight. Many people from Donald Trump's inner circle charged in an election case that's highly significant. Rudy Giuliani, the longtime Trump lawyer. Mark Meadows, the former White House chief of staff. John Eastman, the lawyer who authored the so-called blueprint for a coup about overturning an election, all charged in this Arizona case, along with many Arizona Republicans who signed a so-called fake elector document, a scheme to send new people to Washington to replace the electors in the Electoral College and help Donald Trump hold on to power. Ultimately unsuccessful, but all of these people charged in the case. Donald Trump not charged, named as an unindicted co-conspirator in this particular investigation. He has always denied wrongdoing when it comes to 2020 and 2021.
All right, Bob, turning back to chilly New York, where your feet are, and the reason you're there outside the courthouse today, Mr. David Pecker, the former publisher of the National Enquirer, is back on the stand. What can we expect?
David Pecker, the former publisher of the National Enquirer, is expected to take the stand again today, and he will detail more about the so-called catch-and-kill scheme to kill negative stories about former President Trump when he was running in 2016 to protect that candidacy. And you're going to see prosecutors try to build a chronology that shows how Trump, Michael Cohen, and others were working to interfere in the 2016 election by falsifying business records, ultimately, and not having them listed under campaign finance laws in any way. And it's about falsifying business records as part of an election interference scheme. And at the end of the day, that's the case against Trump here. Trump has always denied wrongdoing in this case as well.
Bob Costa on top of it all for us. Bob, thank you very much.